Please, because they're going to kill me, man. Look, I haven't committed a crime. 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 I can't sit down. I can't sit down. But I haven't committed a crime. I really haven't committed a crime, though. I haven't committed a crime. I'm not going to get hit, I promise. Please. I haven't done nothing wrong. I haven't done nothing. Look, you can see it. I'll stop. I'll stop. I'll stop. See, he says walking off. Please don't. I haven't done nothing, guys. Where's it going to take this, please? No, please don't. Please don't. Please don't. Don't. Please. I know. Look, man, I haven't done nothing wrong. I'm PP. Look, man, I'm PPS and everything. Please don't. No. I'm gonna take you again. Get on your back.
Turn over.
Get on your back. I'm gonna take you again.
Turn over.
Get on your back. Okay, I'm on my back. I'm on my back, sir. He's gonna be the one shooting me, ain't he? Please. Oh, God, please don't shoot me. Is he gonna shoot me?
4, 2, 4, 5 stars to the unit.
No. Is he gonna shoot me? No, please don't hit me with that, please.
Get on your back. Get on your back. Okay, get on your back, please. Get on your back.
My hands are behind my back, Ernie.
Shelby Shell's gonna
My
shoot me.
arms are behind my back.
Shelby Shell's gonna shoot me.
That's why they call him the lightning tiger.
Ernie, he can't shoot you, buddy. He's in prison.
Please don't roll me.
Well, this way.
I can't do that.
Well, over, I'm going to tell you again. You never want to go back again. I got stuff on.
I hope you fucking trolls are proud of yourself, you piece of shits.
Saying, well, I have a YouTube video where he's speaking with a gentleman saying he's in Texas and seeking advice on how to avoid consequences for failing to appear in court in Kentucky. So I see your letter and raise you a YouTube video.
Judge Mass I have a picture of this letter.
It is odd to have someone just remaining in a hospital for an undetermined amount of time.
Judge, I know that one doesn't. The picture of the letter that I have, I was like, well, I don't have the facts because I guess he had already sent it to court. It's like that. So it does have it looks like the actual.
What's the request of the Commonwealth? Warrant of arrest. That was from January 2nd, that letter. We are now 10 days past that with not updated medical proof. The defendant has failed to appear. A warrant of arrest. He's posted $5,000 cash and failed to appear on that. I'll set no bond, and we will set that when he is back in custody. If you have updated medical proof, Mr. Nelson, I would suggest you share that with the Commonwealth, okay?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Jimmy?
Yeah. Sometimes I get so mad, there's no controlling me. My thoughts get so bad, I'm like, I might grab a bat, I don't know. My rap, my blood boils over like, oh God, here goes. I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show. So have you ever felt betrayed? Switches how you see things, realize something needs change. Cause I know you got me up, let me show you what's up. Cause enough is enough. I'll take a face full of pavement just to make a statement. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes. poke a hole through you, choking's overdue. Come at me and you won't get any older, dude. Crack your holder too. Heating up inside of me, blood so violently. Thanks for trying me. Now it's finally time to see how this rivalry becomes my dynasty. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted. So mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll play it on your face just to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you gon' wish you would shut the fuck up real bad. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back.
Good evening, everybody. This is Kemper coming live to you from the stand. Jimbo is not able to make it just yet. He might pop in, but yeah, we decided why not ruin Ernie's little fun with his lie and show that we have every capability to go live. We've had 0 videos taken down, and pretty much he's over there with wishful thinking. He wishes the stand would go away because the stand has been, will continue to be the biggest pain in his ass. So yeah, I heard a lot of dumb shit come out of Ernie's mouth tonight, but probably the dumbest thing besides, we can't go live. We've been struck. He had good source tell him that this happened and that we had a video taken down, apparently from what I said last night. Well, the thing is about what I said last night is it does not violate TOS. And it's not even 1% of the shit that Ernie pulls on his own live streams. So let him say what he wants to. Let him wish that the stand would get in trouble, lose their channel, this and that. Ernie, even if we did get struck, even if the channel did go down, there's about 5 other channels we got that we can click on in our StreamYard to go live. It's not about the church. It's about the congregation. Something you obviously don't understand. The stand, it could be a different name. It's still going to be the stand. It's the mentality. We're standing up to your bullshit, and we're going to let everybody know. So, your dumb shit, yeah, your people might believe it, but here we are showing once again, you're full of shit. Completely full of shit. And I know I've seen you running around in the YouTube streets trying to stir shit up like the little bitch that you are. That's going to be coming back to you as well. As everything you've done has, this will too. Exactly, Skunk Ape. He does not understand that. Oop, wrong one. There we go. Not going anywhere. It could be a different name, same people, same activity. We do what we do. Yeah, he's just a little bitch. Like, I heard him over there talking about how one day his ex-wife hit him in the head with a frying pan, and he grabbed her up by I think he said the neck of her shirt and the loops of her pants and was walking her out to throw her off for a second floor window, balcony, whatever. And the only thing that stopped him was Jeremy saying, "Papa, what are you doing with Mama?" Or some bullshit. You know how Ernie makes up shit. I'm sure a lot of you heard it. But I'm questioning what happened to women and children being protected at all cost. Not assaulted, protected. He claims that he does this, but yet he tells those stories. It's amazing. And his people are just sitting there eating it up like it ain't shit. Like he didn't say nothing. And I personally don't care if he got hit with a frying pan or a fucking car. He's done shit to that woman to deserve everything that woman and her son could dish out. He's been a cockmonger. He has done them so wrong. But yet he still acts like she cheated on him, that she kept her son away or their son away from him. All of these stories that he tells. It's her that keeps the kid away, or it's the trolls or the haters. He's always got some kind of fucking excuse for his actions backfiring. So he's a pussy bitch. Any man that puts his hand on a woman, I don't care, I don't care, I don't care. You're wrong. I don't care if that woman outweighs you by 100 pounds, Ernie, like you was trying to say. Then, of course, you started talking about Constance and her weight and all this other shit. Well, weren't you married to Melinda? I think you were. So obviously, that wasn't a big bother for you. The only deterrence that there was going on there, Ernie, is the fact that she didn't have something swinging between her legs. And we all know that you love some cock. That was the problem. That was her fault. That's what you pretty much showed. You left your son in a situation knowing there's a predator in the house. You walked out. But, I mean, honestly, back and forth. You walked out on them how many times, Ernie? Is it the same amount of times you walked out on your family? Is that why your daddy has disowned you? Like, Shelby is a straight up confessed murderer. Your dad knows that, or knew that. And he still preferred Shelby over you. And I'm still curious to why that is. Because I think Mac might have known a little bit more than what Shelby and Ernie have spoke about. What knowledge is there? Because he might know, actually, Ernie's involvement. And the fact that Ernie threw Shelby under the bus. Yeah, I could see that being a reason why you get disowned by your family. Because that whole saying, blood is thicker than water? Well, obviously, Ernie was involved in a crime and threw his brother under the bus for it. Now, yes, Shelby was involved, but so was Ernie. Everything is right there in front of you. All you have to do is look. It's not hidden at all. It's been gone over so many times, but literally every time Ernie runs his mouth on a live stream, he gives us more to go by. He's changed his alibi numerous times. He's told lies about what his involvement was in that situation. I mean, if everybody remembers, he saved a town from a ravaged lion. Blah, blah, blah. He saved them. And in reality, we know better. We know the facts. We know that Shelby had told Ernie before they went to Jimbo's. Ernie was like, tell Jimbo what you told me. Shelby leaves. Ernie and Jimbo go down to the state police. They make a report. Ernie thinking, with all his training and being such a Billy fucking badass, that he was going to get his brother to confess. Now, he failed at that. But yet Jimbo, the next day talking to Shelby, he tells Jimbo, I think Ernie was acting real weird or some shit like that. And Shelby, knowing what happened, probably didn't feed into it because of that. But yet, Jimbo, the next morning, recorded the actual confession that got the arrest warrant, that got Shelby apprehended, Ernie didn't do that. The only thing Ernie told them, and again, with this knowledge, tell me what you think. But he told the cops exactly where to find the murder weapon, the thing stolen, and it wasn't just in a box in the back seat kind of shit. It was in a panel inside of a fucking door. So Ernie was able to do that, right? So how did he know where this shit was? If he knew, he had to have known a lot of other things before that day. Yeah, Jimbo, you did the right thing, man. I know this motherfucker's made it a pain in your ass, but you did the right thing, bro. You did what any other person that has any kind of morals about them would have done. Some people would have probably tried to apprehend him themselves. That's how right it is to make sure that Shelby was off the street. But as far as Ernie was playing that LARPing game. Ernie was trying to make sure his ass didn't get caught up in it. And, he was going as far as, I'm going to make a movie, I'm going to write a book, all this and that. So, yeah, Ernie, dude, just admit that you were involved. Or at least go and turn yourself in for the shit you are being wanted for right now. If you claim that you're innocent of all of these things, then go and fucking prove it. So, until you can do that, I don't want to hear shit from your lying ass mouth. The stand ain't going nowhere. We're right here. The same place we've been the entire time. You, sir, have lost 8 channels. Not the stand. You have. Every time we turn around, you're doxing people, threatening people, trying to extort, blackmail, what have you. So, your people claim that we're so bad, but the only thing that we literally do is call you out for your shit. So how is that so horrible? Explain it, somebody. Exactly, Lily. You wouldn't have been able to sleep, Jimbo. That would have ate you up, knowing that and not doing something about it. That's exactly right. And that's what happens when you have moral fiber about you, a backbone, a spine. Hey, Donna. Yeah, we did a surprise live because Ernie thinks that we got struck, had a video taken down, can't go live, that kind of stuff. He was wishful thinking is what he was doing. But, like I said, right when we started, stand ain't going nowhere, right, Skunk? Ernie wishes one of those 8 channels that he's had could be 1/10 of what the stand is. But he just sucks at life. He sucks at anything that he tries to do because he does it dishonestly. You can't fake and make it real. He's LARPed all of his fucking life. He thinks that's going to get him by. And it's not. Jimbo, you really have to act like you don't care, and that's what will piss him off more. Oh, yeah. Don't respond to everything he says. Yeah, I agree. And for the most part, we don't. Most of the time, it's just like, are you kidding me? Like this shit again? Because all of his lies have been debunked. So that's why we see this entourage of same lies, different people telling them, trying to get some kind of validation for the bullshit so he can get rid of us. And he can't. Jimbo said it many, many times. You cannot make a lie the truth. You cannot do that. You can have some idiots believe a lie. Absolutely. I mean, we watch it all the time in your chat, Ernie. Not just yours, but we're talking about you, so that's where we're going to go with this. But, Max, I was about to mention that bitch. What is the latest on Ocean Lover? Was she paid to spread some drama? I don't know. I don't know for a fact that she was. There might be some kind of intel out there that somebody has and knows something more. But the fact of the matter, like I was just saying, is she is helping push Ernie's lying ass narrative. Like in that weak ass video that she did, where she had the comments turned off, and she was in the dark, and she was calling Jimbo potato head motherfucker and all this other shit, right? The bitch that looks like fucking Sloth from the Goonies who's going to talk shit. So she sat there and doubled down on the kennels behind the trailer. The same trailer that Jimbo went out at night and in the daytime to show you what was out there. He literally proved her wrong. Well, they could have moved them. Yeah, you're right. They could have been moved. But if that is the case, there would be imprints or dead grass or just dirt where they had them. And it was full of grass. There was no dead spots. There was no marks left by kennels. I mean, she wants to talk shit about that trailer of all fucking things. That trailer's been sitting there before that house was. I guarantee it. If it wasn't, it was close. And that's at least a 1960s or 70s trailer from what I can remember. So it's been there a minute. It was probably the first thing up on that hill. And it's not been used in quite a long time. You can see that too. And it's probably nicer than anything the old Beelzebub over there has. Or has ever had. It's like, Ocean Lover, if you're telling so much truth, then be real about it. And don't be a pussy. If you're going to tell lies, at least allow people the opportunity to confront you on your charges that you're making against them. Making it where nobody can speak or comment or anything. Pre-recording it and putting it up like a pussy bitch. Somebody telling the truth doesn't do it that way. At all. It's like ignorant, man. Like, I swear to God, she woke up and did a handful of fucking dope and recorded that live and thought it would be a good idea. And I'm pretty sure I heard Nicolina streaming that bitch ass live, or it wasn't a live, sorry, that bitch ass video of Ocean Lovers. And I heard a lot what was said about that bitch then. Like, this is all she's done is show up, lie, tell another lie, go to this channel, tell a lie, and she's bounced around telling all these lies. And then when the motherfucking shit comes back to her, everybody else is the bad guy. KJ3, member for 13 months. Not every channel has color. Look it. Thank you for being a member. We do appreciate you. But yeah, Ocean Lover, man, that was a weak move. Like, Mama T at least shows up on a live and says her lies. But you went from her live to a recorded video like a bitch. You talk all them big bad words, but nobody can confront you. You tell all these magnificent fucking lies, but you cut off them being able to say, no, that's not true. You won't even do that. Good move. See, the harder you make it to be accessible, the more it's going to hit you in the face. Because you think you're hidden right now. You think nobody's going to find your location. That's okay. You can think that. But when you hear that, and it's the CPS, I'd start worrying then. In the condition of shit that I've seen from your place, you're not very cleanly. I'm pretty sure that child is living in filth. And it's your grandchild living in filth. I mean, I know it has to be a bad situation for you to be given custody over your daughter's kid. That's horrible. You're a dope-seeking whore. You lie and go panel to panel to get money for your dope. I'm terminal. Bullshit. I need a transplant. Bullshit. You might be a little bit sick, but you took that motherfucker and ran with it. You decided to try to make money on it, which you have. You have taken a lot of money from a lot of good people that were trying to do the right thing and help someone that they thought was in need. Yep, she's sitting there collecting checks on that baby too. Absolutely. And I'm sure, I don't even know, does she get any kind of Social Security or disability or anything, or is it just that check from the grandchild? Where is it at? There we are. Clean Ashley. Yes, that sounded like the knock from Mammoth's video. Absolutely. And the first time I heard that video, I said that knock came from within the room, not outside the door, inside the door. Right. I just wanted to make sure you guys could hear it. I'm wearing headphones. So, but yeah, it fake shit, man. I'm so fucking over fake people. Mama T, Ernie, Ocean Lover, Easy, whoever the fuck you want to bring into it, yeah, they're fake. They've been fake. And yet they still take good people's money. Some of these people don't have the sense not to give the money, but they're still good people. Or at least they're meaning well by trying to help. Right, Ocean Lover? That's why you use that story. Because you know, sure as I'm sitting here, somebody's going to feel sorry for you and give you some money. 100 people listen, 2 people might give you some money. It's more than what you had this morning when you were seeking some dope or dope money. So I just don't understand how people can take money from people like that with lies, and then they shit on them after they do that. It's horrible. But this is the things that they're going to have to handle with their own karma. They're going to have to hash it out with the universe. Oh, shit. So let me guess. She's trying to pull numbers from the stand. Seriously? Let's see if her boyfriend's still alive. Nope. He's not live anymore, but that's probably where they're at. And she's going to be talking shit, calling me over to her panel. Kipper! Kipper, Kipper! Fucking stupid bitch. But she can rock on with her 30 people. Yep, there isn't any standards anymore. You're absolutely right. The only standards that are out there are way below where it should be. Nobody wants to do good anymore. Nobody wants to be better than you were yesterday. They want to take and take and take and make everything about them. Oh, no, hell no. We ain't giving no views over there. Noopy. No, it's just funny. Mammoth gonna back more fake receipts on, or call Ocean a liar now. I don't know, Jimbo. She might call her out. I know she's talked shit about her before. So is Ernie. But yeah, that's, the nuts that she's clinging to right now is Ernie and Mama T's. So who knows, man? What is her live called? Title. Oh, well, hello, YouTube. I'm back. LOL. Yeah, you were just hiding from accountability, Mama T. Sort of like when Jimbo outed you for protecting your piece of shit pedo father. The registered S offender. Yeah, that guy. I know, Ray. I knew they had cloned you when I heard that. See, yeah, they're trying to be smarter than trying to pull some shit cloning a bunch of people too lately. Oh, here we go. Jimbo, she was trying to twist that The pictures were yours, not Lori's, but the dingbat doesn't get it that those are the pics you were talking about, you daft bimbo. Like, she straight up said they came from Lori. What is she trying to do now? It don't make any sense. Yeah. Well, that's what happens when you lie. You can't keep shit straight. Sorry, guys. I'm reading chat. Trying to catch up. Seeing if I missed anything. I'll check it in a minute, Graham. My cash up. Thank you. Let's see here. So yeah, she can go and talk all that shit, but again, there's been many lies that she told and said that they have proof, and they've never shown proof of any of their claims. Not one. So you tell us, Mama T, where's all these receipts? You know, all of Ocean Lover's claims, all of Judo's claims to you, right? Oh, Kemper, what'd you do to Sugar Pie? I didn't do a motherfucking thing. And that's a fact. But y'all lied about it quite a bit. And it wasn't just y'all. There was a bunch of other idiots running around with that fucking blah, blah, blah going on, knowing good and damn well it ain't true. But just like with Ocean Lover, you push this shit to try to get some shit to stick to make one or two people quit following. If you can manage getting one or two people mad, then you're happy. But you don't understand. You're taking the weak ones out of our pack. You're not taking the strong ones. So all of this effort to try to get people to not have shit to do with us anymore, to talk shit on us, whatever, it don't work. You guys figured that out yet? Or are you going to try again tomorrow like an idiot? No, I think there is a fake Ray account. They are pissed he is over here. Yeah, they probably are. You know, they can't afford to lose people. They can't. They've got about a core of about 40 or 50 people that watches their live streams, give or take, depending on what they're doing, because a lot of times it's not even that. But you can have all those people. You can have your 40 and 50. We don't need them. We don't want them. If they're not going to look at the truth and decide that, you know what, this is fucked up, that, you know, the things that these people are doing, instead of questioning the people bringing facts, that bring receipts, that show what they're claiming. Not just talk about it, not make up stories, not do any of that shit. Just bring the facts. Like we started with that here at the stand. That Shelby Shell trial, that was Fact City for Ernie. We didn't have to do shit. The defense team did. The defense team literally sat down and attacked Ernie's credibility because he was part of where the confession and reports came from. So, you know, they're going to attack Ernie. They should have. Anybody with 2 brain cells should have. Because Ernie is obviously a piece of shit. A liar, a scammer, a con artist. They brought that out. They brought out his fucking fake bounty hunter templates. They brought out his gay matchup site, whatever you want to call it, like Grindr. Yeah, they brought that out. It was before Grindr, of course, but still. They brought people in and said, tell us about Ernie Shell. And of course, you know, we heard, you know, one lady talk about how Ernie threatened to hang her grandchild from the ceiling fan with shower curtains. Just let it get wrapped up in there. Yep. He also ended up threatening Pam. And Pam told us on the stand, yes, Ernie held me down, put a pillow and a pistol to my head. We didn't make that up. We just we repeated it. We brought it to everyone's attention. This is what Ernie's about. Hell, Pam went as far as to put a post-it on her fridge saying, if anything ever happens to me, Ernie did it. But the stand made that up, right? The stand made up where Rosie talks about you talking shit to her 10-year-old daughter, Ernie. We didn't bring that up. She brought it up. There's actually screenshots of a lot of the shit that went down in that time. I've also talked to Rosie. I've heard what Rosie had to say. And I remember specifically, and I can go back and get them, her talking about when you left her house, you left a lot of your personal shit there, Ernie. Shit that would get you in trouble. You faking Homeland Security. You playing FBI and all this shit. Yeah. You left that there. If Rosie wanted to, she could have fucked your world up a long time ago. But guess what? Misty still can. So I would be concerned, Ernie. If I were you, I would start trying to show that you want to do the right thing. So when they do catch your ass, you got a little bit of something there. Most people, when they're on the run, they're on probation, they do shit to get in trouble with the courts. Yeah, if you ain't doing something to appease the courts, it's just going to go bad for you, bro. A lot of people, they go ahead and check into rehab when they done something because they know that the courts look at that as a good thing. They're trying to improve themselves. Oh my God. Mama T is so stupid. Now she is saying Nick lost her channel. She was live today, stupid. Yeah. I don't know if it was twice, but it was quite a big span. I seen Nicolina live. So it could have been a long live or whatever. But yeah, she was live. She's been making posts all day. She didn't lose her channel. You dumb twat. But, you know, just like the lies about Jimbo with Ocean Lover. Here we are. Some more lies from Mama T. Yep, beyond stupid, he is fucking his own life up. He does not care. He thinks he can get away with it. He thinks that he's going to be able to play the crazy card whenever they do catch him. And I can assure you, Ernie, there's enough out there to prove otherwise, to prove that you use that as a way to get out of trouble. LARPing like you're having a highway run. Like you're manic when you're not. Dude, we can tell the difference. I hope you know that. We can tell. There's a certain look. But you've tried to play the sympathy. And for the most part, it's worked. Because your ass isn't in prison yet. But I want to say, me and Jimbo were talking about it the other day. In the past decade, especially in the past 5 years, this guy's been hospitalized more times than I can even count, really. Like every time something happens, he's in the crazy house. That's where he goes. 2 weeks, comes back out. When he got caught walking around in New York City with that baton and the hypodermic tool, the needle, he went to the hospital. He uses that as his means to get out of trouble. Well, I can assure you, Ernie, there are hundreds and thousands, and this is real numbers, not Ernie numbers, okay? There's hundreds and thousands of people that will not let that happen. Whenever you are arrested and you are going through the process, there's going to be a lot of people talking. to that whole county's team. You best believe that. We're going to have all the fucking receipts sitting right there for him. Say, don't let him get away with this shit. He's hurting too many people. And show them. And we can. Once you're locked up, like I said last night, once you're locked up and people know, it's going to be just like P. Diddy. People are going to start coming out left and right, bro. But as long as nobody knows where you're at, yep, you bought a little time that way. You're just sad, Ernie. I can't believe you. You claim to be a man, claim to protect women and children, but you put your hands on your wife and went to throw her off a second-story window. Come on, man. That's okay, Ernie. Can play that. Come over and see me sometime, big boy card, when he gets a celly. No, he's going to be curled up in the fetal position once he gets there, Skunk Ape. That's what's going to happen. Because just like those, the defense attorney, or not defense attorneys, but the prosecutors there in Madison County, just like they're going to be receiving a lot of stuff, so are those guys in that penitentiary that he's going to go to. They're going to know. There's many ways to be able to communicate. And honestly, that would be the end of Ernie as we know it. Once they get information on what he's been doing to women and children. Yeah, some do, some don't. Like a lot of times they just throw you in the penitentiary and, you know, if you got a mental issue, you got a mental issue. You know, they don't, they do have rights in prison, but a lot of times they're not getting their meds. Like a lot of these guys pass away in prison, and it's because they just don't get the extra. They get what is there. So I don't see a crazy hospital at all for Ernie. I see big boy penitentiary just like his brother's in, to be honest. I really do. Especially with the games that he's played with the prosecutors, with Madison County, with Harlan County law enforcement, Kentucky State Police. Yeah, he's earned him some issues. And once those cuffs are on, it's all bets are off. You're screwed. Oh, 2024 is his year for sure. He could get a head start on it, but he wants to be a little soft bitch. Who blocked you again? Mama T? Yeah, they're soft. I mean, just like Ocean Lover in her video, like you start bringing some facts or you start standing up to them and they want to block you. And of course, after they block you, then they want to talk shit knowing you can't say shit. So... And Ernie did mention that Mama T was still in California tonight. He tried to play it off after he said it, but we heard it. We heard. I don't see her having too many funds to be able to skip out of California and go somewhere else. If she did, it wouldn't be long. And, you know, I'm not discounting that, but simple fact is, dope heads don't move away from their source. They don't just move away from that. We know her pattern of being sick, and it's usually running the course of someone that gets the scripts and they run out. Then they have to go to the street and buy more. Or suck for more. Whatever it is you're doing, Mama T. Your alt account because she's permanently blocked you. Yep. They are weak. They talk all this big badass shit. And I've invited Ernie over here for this panel. Many times. But he sits over there and cries like a bitch. When we were on Morbid's panel, he cried like a bitch. He lied like a bitch too, but he cried. Hell, he fucking rage quit before I got on the panel. because I was talking in the chat, and he thought that me and Morbid were teaming up on him. That was the first time I ever even knew who Morbid was. I seen the opportunity, Ernie. I took it, and you couldn't handle it. You rage quit after that. You can't handle the truth. Mama T can't handle the truth, and Ocean Lover can't handle the truth. Y'all are going to fry for your lives. Do know that. It might take a month. It might take a year. Your shit's still coming. You're not going to escape it. It's just the way it's going to be. Yeah, he's scared. Absolutely. What? I heard muscle suit kickboxer and Frady Cat supermarket shopper, and I was out. Okay. Oh Lord. Oh. Yep. Ernie's stupid, guys. I know you know this. I just have to say it. He's ignorant. He's been that way. But I'll tell y'all a little secret. This whole thing with receipts and Ernie, for one, he's always made a lot of claims he couldn't show proof of. And when he showed proof, it was debunked. This whole thing started with me and him in a community group in Newport. And this fucker kept saying he had saved children when he had, in fact, not. He claimed to be all these things that he wasn't. So, as admin of the group, and the other admins even followed suit, show us the proof. I mean, they just because we would not okay one of their posts that they wanted to make in the group, all of a sudden we were a human trafficking ring. We were working against them. It was all 6 of us. And of course, you know, we were protecting all these people. But we asked them multiple times, show us proof. Show us what you've done. You saved kids. Hell, if I did something like that, I would show proof. Period. I wouldn't say, hey, I did this. I would just put it out there and let that speak for itself. Sort of like what we do with receipts here at the stand. Same shit. But Ernie, from day one, has yet to show any receipts of anything. As a matter of fact, everything that he's claimed has been debunked. He has been proven a liar by the mouths of the people he claimed to save. He keeps clinging to the one where they had to go bust a lock off a door. She was staying in a trailer in a junkyard. Again, another lie. Because I have the screenshots of LP talking about this whole thing. And I happen to know LP is close buddies with Miss Tina. And you, along with Rachel and a bunch of other people. I'm not stupid. I've seen it going down this entire time. You guys set up a LARP to make it look like you saved someone. But yet you cannot show any kind of video with the person you saved except for that fake ass acting that you guys did at their house. That's the only thing that you can show. That's all it's ever been. So for those waiting on receipts, Ernie will never provide them. For those waiting on receipts from Mama T, it was over a year ago she was screaming dick pictures. It was a year and a half ago Jimbo got her evicted from her house. Like all of these things, but they can't prove any of it. I, for one, would be pissed off if a motherfucker was going to sit there and I'm giving them money and they're willingly lying to me. Like, you're insulting me by lying to me like that. So, yeah, man, like these people, they're going to figure it out one day. But fact is we're never going to stop, Ernie. And once your ass is in jail, I'm still going to be there. You can consider me your fucking probation officer, bitch. Because that's pretty much how it's going to work. Life probation. Oh shit, that's good, Skunk Abe. I hope someone leaks a recording of Skirt saying, "I suck your dick for some chicken ramens." Oh gosh. Sort of like the Diddy, him and what was Meek Mill or whatever, them doing their thing. Yeah, I'm sure there's some of those with Phil and Ernie, probably Eric and Ernie too. And that's another thing that cracks me up. There's more video with Phil than anyone, and this motherfucker still wants to pretend that he wasn't getting blasted in his ass by Phil, like they weren't getting geeked up on meth together for days and weeks. I mean, this dude literally kidnapped Phil while being manic, and they were both on meth. He kidnapped him, took him from Georgia to Kentucky against his will. Yes. And where did Ernie go? Well, somewhere familiar. He went to Jimbo's. Jimbo and his family were gone. They were out of town. I believe cops were called. They showed up. They let Ernie go inside, and Phil left. Phil went back home. Oh, Lord. Mama T thinks she was threatened by Kemper tonight. Let's give her a big bloop, 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 bloop. Yep. I didn't threaten her. I've tried to tell these motherfuckers, I don't threaten anybody. I promise. I make promises and I keep them. Ernie should be able to tell you that, because I promised him back in 2021 that I wasn't going to go anywhere. Guess where the fuck I am? Okay? I talked to my dad today, but what do I know, right? Hey, Mama T, at least my daddy's not an RSO kitty diddler. You know? Because that's where you're at with life. Literally talked to my father today, but my daddy don't talk to me. Y'all can make up more lies. What about the 14-year-old? Y'all gonna prove some shit on that or what? Because I've been waiting for almost 3 years on that one too. Around the time that Ernie started blasting that lie out, claiming that, and then he was claiming Jamie was selling kids at the 440 truck stop. Little 10-year-old Mexican kids is what he said. Now, if Ernie knew that, then the cops would know that, and Jamie would be in jail, or I would be in jail. Right? You would think, with all these connections that this motherfucker has. But no arrest, no charges, no investigation, no active warrants. You know, Ernie, nothing like what you were dealing with right now. You've got warrants everywhere, bro. Pretty much. The places you love to frequent, you can't go. Well, you can, but you have to hide. Wear your little mask, right? Fucking stupid idiot. Yes, Mama T is a complete idiot. Daddy is a sympathizer. Fuck you, Mama T. Yep. And I'm just going on a limb, but I think her and sister got some touches. And that's why she protects her offender. She's been groomed. And obviously, you know, Marvin's done a good job because Mama T's sitting there protecting his ass, blaming 13-year-old girls for their own attack. Really. That's not how that goes. Stupid little girl wore a wig, seduced my daddy. No, your daddy's just a monster. Your daddy is a piece of shit. If your daddy was here, I would tell him that myself. As a matter of fact, if your daddy was here, I would do what should have been done a long time ago. Of course, he won't ever be. Because, you know, he's got reasons to hide from people. Just like you, Mama T. What's up, Nicolina? Lily, I'll check in a minute, hon. I'll check my email in a minute. Jimbo is out and about. He's not available. We weren't going to go live, TN, but of course, inbred Ernie, like Plastic Katie, inbred Ernie works out. He's over there claiming that we got a strike and we couldn't go live. And of course, I'm being accused of threatening Mama T now. So whatever. As I said, I don't make threats. I follow through. That's why Ernie stays away from me. Ernie knows. Ernie's about to find out again. People have been taking it easy, being lax, not even doing anything, but just watching your live streams. But it's time to go troll mode. You remember how that was, Ernie? Where you didn't know who you could trust because we were all in your shit, all up in your fucking business. Losing girlfriends. Me telling you where you were headed when you were on the way. Thought you were being slick, using misinformation to make it look like you're somewhere else. Yeah. It's about to get back to that, Ernie. And you can trust those people around you, but oh, believe me, people sell out, Ernie, pretty quick, especially when things are gotten on them. And you say, look, man, I can talk about this, or you can tell me where Ernie's at. And they usually spit it out. Yep. Skern, we aren't live. It's a figment of your imagination. Shout out to the bipolar rapper in the bushes. Yep, Nicolina, Ernie's claiming that you lost or Mama T is claiming you lost your channel today. Even though you were live on it, probably made at least 5 posts on the community post. But when you get time, can you let us know your secret on how you get around that? Not having a channel, but still going live? I'd like to know before Ernie does. I have someone telling about Skern's business now. People like FBI Tara are always looking for ways to fit in. Yep. And there's going to be a lot more, Jimbo. You know exactly what we've done before. And we have taken a vacation. We just report on Ernie. We haven't been active. Good luck, Ernie. Good luck. And no matter how much bullshit that you try to start, it's not going to work. You're always about trying to cause drama for people. It's not going to work, dude. But I would make sure your boots are laced up pretty good because you're about to have some running going on. I can't wait to see another taser video, Ernie. Just make sure when you're on the highway, always go live, please. Let us see what you see. Because we know you think that being live protects your ass anyway. It's like your safety net, your security blanket. Even when you jumped out of the Hummer, I was live. They could tell you. Like, as long as you're live, you think you're protected. And that's the funniest shit I ever heard. Cops show up and you think they're going to shoot you. For what, Ernie? What'd you do? Why should you be shot? Why should that happen? I'd love to know. I want to know why Shelby's going to shoot you. Why is that, Ernie? Did you fuck him over? Did you sell him out for some shit you both did? I believe you did. That's why every time you're going down the highway, doesn't matter where, Shelby's after you. Shelby's going to shoot you. The cops are going to shoot you. That's a guilty conscience. I know it's hard to fathom that you might have one, but you do. And that's where that shit comes from. You know what you've done is wrong. And you know it's going to come back eventually. That's why you run, because you're scared of it. I have my doubts about you being involved in that shit with Shelby. And you yourself put it all back on you, man. Everything that you've said, all these lies and stories you've told. Yeah. We can hear. We know what the truth is. We know. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to read chat, too. Yep. Like, the shit they say does not ever make any sense. Never. And most of the time, there's no way to prove what they're saying. Fun fact, I've known Nicolina longer than I've known any other creator besides Skirndog. Y'all showing old messages won't fool either of us, falling us into falling for your shit. Yeah, that's the thing. A lot of people, they don't know the timeline, Jimbo. They don't. They weren't around. They've not seen who was around and when they were around. They're just making a lot of assumptions. So, yeah, Ernie's, he's going to try to pull that little game, try to push people against each other. They tried it with us when I came back to the stand. Numerous times, numerous people. It didn't get anywhere with it, did it? That's just how it's going to be, y'all. Y'all going to have to understand we're not stupid and you are. Once you figure that out, you're going to have a lot better life. Right. Old screenshots won't affect me any. Exactly, Nicolina. Because that was the past. There's been a lot of apologies made for the things that's happened in the past. So when you forgive somebody, you don't bring it back. You don't bring that hate back. It's forgiveness. You let it go. Obviously, these people don't know what that is. And they think that they can, oh, well, they said this and they said that. I don't give a fuck. Hell, people, oh, Jimbo said this about you. Okay, I could sort of see how he would get pissed, or why he would say that. It don't matter to me, man. He's still my friend. He gets mad at me, he says something to me. He's still my friend at the end of the day. I'm not into this middle school bullshit. If you're my friend, you're my friend. Nobody's going to tell me I can hang out with you or I can't hang out with you. Nobody's going to say anything and make any decision for me whatsoever. Just doesn't work. So for the children listening to this, y'all keep playing those little, well, this is your real friend, and oh, this one said this about you, and all this other shit. Go fuck off. Seriously, that's about as much as you're gonna get is fuck off. Right, Graham. We're not stupid, and you are. Are you talking about FBI Tara? Trying to catch up. Oh, sweet Melissa. That's oh my God. You want to talk about ignorant. I remember when Sweet Melissa was over in Craftings and Nick's and Raps at the stand at the beginning, making all these claims. Yeah, we took Ernie's TikTok down and we got his PayPal shut down and all this other shit. Well, none of that is true, first of all. Second of all, she's sucking on his nasty ass crusty nuts right now. But she was making all those claims early on. Oh, he's evil, he's bad, you got to get him out of here. But she was the one doing it all by her claims. She hasn't done shit. She's just another one of those liars like FBI Tara and her multiple amounts of money. Was she a millionaire or some bullshit? At least she's claimed to be well-to-do. But yeah, she showed up at the stand asking us to help raise money for the liberators. And this was after she made those claims. So a lot of these people, they just, no. Sweet Melissa, she's a racist bitch. I don't care if you got 30 biracial children and grandchildren. I don't give a fuck. That don't mean you can't be a racist. And the shit I've heard you say out of that Jabba the Hutt mouth, you're a racist bitch. Just as racist as Ernie. That's probably why you're humming on his balls right now. Mama T is going to have someone get all the murder for hire videos. That way she can play them all at one time. Does she not realize that the entire thing's already out there? Like she's just blah 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 to be blah 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 blah. That's all she's doing. Like Ernie had played them into the ground before Mama T was even around. She claims 29 months and all this other shit. Not true. Not true at all. I came back to the stand in December/January of 22 or 23, 24. Was it 23, 20? No, 22, 23. That's when I came back here. Mama T had only been around for a couple of months before I came back. Well, about 4 or 5 months, but it's still the point. She was not around Ernie on the Facebook Ernie days. Not at all. There was no Tiny Starks or Tina Starks in his chat whatsoever. And yes, we did know who the fucking troll accounts were too. Because we ran that place. Ask Ernie. That's why he ran. He ran like a bitch. FBI Tara left a nice comment on a stream from the other day. She must have a fever. Yeah, or wait until she's on her period again, and then she's going to start running her fucking mouth. Her and her 2 teeth. Oh, you must be driving home, Jimbo. Word, brother. Well, when you get reception again, if we ain't live, give me a holler, brother. Y'all be careful, man. She can play them all at one time now. They're all over here. Yes, they are. I want to say that video that, unless Lori clipped it, she supposedly put out the entire murder for hire thing on her channel, and Mama T reposted it in her community. I'm pretty sure that's how it went. Let me go check before I get called a liar. Nope. I seen her post it the other night, so there's that one. Yep, murder for hire. No, it's only 46 minutes. I would say the murder for hire thing is probably an hour long, maybe a little bit more if that. Ernie thought he was dropping a bombshell and came out and would play this segment and then this segment and then this segment and then this segment. And then he admitted that they were doctored. They had been edited. I absolutely remember him talking about the editing and all that shit that they had to do for it. And then, of course, I've heard it probably 30 times, 40 times myself, the entire thing. And guess what, Mama T? Ain't a fucking thing in it. Nothing. Because if there was, when the FBI looked into it, when Ernie took it to them, he's already done this once already, dumbass. Jimbo and his lawyers showed up at the FBI office, and they sat down. Jimbo gave him his phone, and they went through and looked. When they were leaving, shaking hands and laughing about Ernie being a dumbass, because Ernie's a dumbass. And honestly, the shit that I know Ernie can do, that shit would get on my nerves trying to be nice to that motherfucker. Because how crazy he is and the shit that he does. I don't blame Jimbo for doing what he did. I'd have probably done the same, and I probably would have faked that I was real about it. Just to fucking scare him. So, but yeah, FBI looked into it. They laughed at you, Ernie. They laughed at your claims. And then, of course, after that happened, that's when you put it out for the public, right? And tried to keep pushing it and pushing it and pushing it like it was something real. Wasn't just you, it was Tina too. But that's what you tried. Has it stuck in 3 years? Nope. Still the lame ass fucking bitch ass story that you try to push or have your friends push to try to get people to hate Jimbo. Hey, Izzy. How you doing? Yep, Skunk Ape. I wish they would hurry up and expose me. I guess I'm last on their list, right before Kemper. Could be. But, I mean, at the rate he's going, he's not even started yet, Skunk Ape. So he's got a while until he gets to us, man. He's made so many threats and said he's going to do so much to so many people. You know? We might as well just sit back and just watch, man, because he's just going to blip, blip, blip. He's not exposing nobody. The only time he tries to dox people is to try to intimidate them to where they do what he's wanting them to do. Whether it be leave him alone or give him money or whatever. That's what he does. It's ignorant. But, you know, Mom and Daddy could have been very close kin. Right, Ern? You know, I did hear werewolves inbreed. That's where they get their magical powers. Gotta get that portal. Warm it up. Well, Izzy, you popular, girl. Like the last 12, 13 messages. Hey, Izzy. But, yeah. Ernie, try bringing a receipt. Bring some proof of anything that you claim about Jimbo or me or Rita. Anybody. I don't care. Bring some facts to us, man. You do. You need to catch up with your receipts. Because your little recording of Jimbo on the phone with you is not a fucking receipt of anything. The FBI's determined that. Our channel's still here. Well, we're determining that right now. If you go and look, last night's live stream is still up. The same one. Kemper threatened. No. I made a promise. And I'm keeping it. I voiced my opinion about people like Mama T's daddy and the fact that when they do their crimes, they take the life of a child away from them. And I firmly believe that when they do that, they should have theirs taken immediately. You can take that fucking narrative of, she seduced my daddy. You can take that and shove it up your nasty ass, bitch. I mean, I'm curious to know what your daddy thinks about what you're doing out here, getting his name out here like it is. You know, it would have never been out if you wouldn't have been claiming to be an advocate for people that are victims, like that 13-year-old. Yeah, you claim to be an advocate for those kind of people. Meanwhile, you got daddy tucked away in a corner nobody knows about, and he's diddling kids. Yeah. You want to play that game. You get mad because somebody said, hold up, time out. Isn't your daddy a diddler? And then, oh, hell. The end of the world has happened. Why did the end of the world happen, Monty? Why did you react that way? Because supposedly the guy that you're following and supporting so much, he claims that he protects women and children at all cost, not Marvin's at all cost. But yeah, we found you protecting Marvin last night, Ernie. Explain yourself, man. Explain it. You claim to do all of this stuff that is so good, but yet you go and you slanderous bullshit that you've created to fuck with a man that actually does take predators off the street, that actually does have some arrest under his belt. Maybe not his own cuffs, but it was his work that got it. You want to sit there and fuck with that. A guy that's actively saving children from predators on the daily basis, and you're going to sit there and you're going to fuck with him. You were saying earlier in your live, Ernie, oh, what pissed Kemper off so bad? I've never seen that. Keep fucking around, and you're going to find out what pissed is, dude. And no, I ain't saying, I'm going to meet you at the flagpole at 3 o'clock. No, I'm going to make sure you don't see it coming, even while I'm telling you it's on its way. That's what's going to happen. You're going to have all this comfort. You're going to think you got everybody fooled. And that's when the click, click happens on your wrist, bitch. So, I see you, Hizzy. Sorry. But, yeah, Ernie, best thing you could do, save your own ass and go to prison. Go turn yourself into Madison County. You think I'm kidding? Believe me, I've heard enough people in the past 3 days with the desire to find where the fuck you're at and the ability to find where the fuck you're at. Well, we're about to do that. Believe it. Keep telling those lies, because once you are apprehended, remember, all the truth comes out. All of it. To your cellmate, to all the guys in your cell block, to everybody in that prison. It don't take much to get that information in those walls, boy. So, step 1, your ass is going to go to jail or prison. Step 2 is doing what we've always done here at the stand, except we're going to make sure your prison buddies know what kind of predator you are. They're going to put you in some misery, son, if you last through it. If you last. I don't think you're man enough to last through one real ass whooping. But a prison ass whooping? Yeah. That's going to fuck you up, son. You thought Phil was bad. These boys, good Lord, you're going to have a mushroom print on your fucking forehead, bitch. Actually, I wasn't even thinking about it. So no intention of that one, but yeah. But Ernie, son, we're here. We ain't going away. We're never going away. Get used to it. You better start working out, bulking up, getting all the weight gain you can. You're going to need it soon. And you should look into maybe getting some training on how to fight or defend yourself. Because after that fight with Cody that we saw, the entire thing, oh, yeah. I highly doubt that you had your wife by the collar of her shirt and her belt loop walking around with her at 250 pounds. I doubt it. I doubt it. Yep. He's going to have a big bruised mushroom print on his forehead. I mean, hell, I was watching a live stream last night. Well, not a live stream. It was a recorded live stream of Ernie's in Varnell, Georgia, doing a highway run. I want to say it was June 21st or 22nd of 22. And if you look right there on his neck, big ass bruise where somebody had manhandled his ass. Does anybody know who lives in Varnell, Georgia? Anybody in chat? Can you tell me? Nick, yeah, I did too. I told Jimbo, I was like, look, man, I can find the timestamp. We can edit it out or we can just leave it. Because honestly, what I said is nothing compared to the shit that he says daily on his live streams, and he doesn't get his channel taken down for. So, yeah, we're still here, not edited. Video still up. Because honestly, as I've said, I've heard way worse on YouTube than what I said last night. And all I said was, along with the state of Florida, I believe all pedos should be put down. Yes, Varnell, Georgia, behind green eyes. Yes, Paisley, you got it. Oh, Phil Amick. Could you imagine if Mama T married Phil? Mammoth Amick. I'm just saying. Yep. Phil all day. And that was around the time he had been at Phil's. It was a couple of months later is when he got tased. So, and we know why he couldn't sit down, right? Just like that live or the recording where Ernie's on the phone and we hear, "Get off the phone, bitch." And whack. Now, Ernie, with all his training, couldn't even stop Phil and his double-limped wrist fucking swings, man. He can't handle that. But he's going to walk around with a, quote, 250-pound woman by the collar and the belt loop. Give me a break. Ernie, you're ignorant, bro. First of all, she was not 250. Second of all, you couldn't deadlift like that. You couldn't do 150. Guaranteed. Not the way you're describing. And you weren't going to throw her out of a second-story window, even though you tried to sound like a badass. What happened is you got hit with that frying pan. You started crying. And your little boy asked you what you did to mommy to get your ass whooped. That's what's happened. So tell the story like it should be, Ernie. Yep, Ray, it's coming to the end of the month. She's always sick. Dope whores get dope sick. It's just part of the program. So when you guys think it's her reception, her internet fucking up, no, she's just gobbling a couple of cocks at once. That's all. When she says, "Hold on, guys, I'll be right back," and she plays that god-awful video, yeah, she's getting ramrodded right there at pump number 9 at Love's Truck Stop. That's what's happening. Yep. Dope, sick, weak. And of course, she'll need money. She got to buy them pills. And then she'll come back in 2 days feeling or acting like nothing ever happened. She's great. Everything's wonderful. And it's just because her receptors picked up on some opiates in her fucking body. Made her stop being sick. So, yep, it's coming close. And of course, just like when it happens every month, we call it out. It's almost like her period in a way. Sad, but true. Like that's more frequent than anything else. Oh, Skirty Poo was living out his Godsmack dreams. He was crying like a bitch. Yeah, and honestly, like I said before, he did that family wrong. He did Melinda and Jeremy totally wrong. He's done other people wrong, but the shit he did, like he would only come around when it was taxes coming or they were going to go on vacation, that kind of shit. Just like with Melinda, he had another girlfriend that would give him rent money to go pay the landlord, and he would never go. And then in 3 months, you know what happens. You don't pay rent for 3 months, you get evicted, right? So when that happened, he ripped off a bunch of fucking furniture and electronics. I want to say it was $1,500, $1,800, something like that. So not only did he take 3 months worth of rent, could have been anywhere between $500 and $1,000. Okay, so we'll say 5. It's $1,500 on top of $1,500. This is 3 months. This is also the same woman that had to press charges on Ernie for stalking her. trying to extort her boyfriend. This was not his baby's mama. So imagine what he did to his baby's mama. Like, it got to the point where that woman's boyfriend ended up putting a bullet in his leg because of Ernie. It was a mind fuck that he was trying to do with them. So that Floyd County incident, Ernie got off easy. And let me repeat it. Ernie did not make that bullet go in that guy's leg. That guy did. Okay? Not Ernie. He just fucked with that dude's head till he did it. So you've got that. You've got the shit, him leaving, deserting his son. Like, first of all, he didn't support his son whatsoever. He wouldn't bring money in the house. Obviously, he can't take care of himself. You think he's going to take care of a kid? He can't even bathe himself, brush his teeth, cook his own food. Like, he's not going to help his own kid, okay? Even if he didn't, let's just go on the limb and say, hey, he could still pay for the shit to happen. But no. Again, Melinda would give him money and he would blow it where it wasn't supposed to go. Come up with some crazy, wild-ass stories about why you don't have it, why he didn't pay it. And, of course, being who he is, he didn't give a fuck. He didn't give any flying fucks. Because all he had to do is go bounce. He could go sleep on somebody else's couch. Fuck Melinda. Fuck Jeremy. That's what he's done. I don't understand what you're saying, Izzy. Yes, he did Melinda and Jeremy really wrong. It's a good thing he signed over his rights to Melinda, could find someone to help raise Jeremy right and love him. And, she did. That's a good thing. Like, she didn't push for child support because she knew what Ernie was about. If she pushes for child support, then Ernie at some point is going to have some rights to sell a visitation with his child, and she knew better. I mean, hell, he deserted him. You think he's going to take care of his kid at all? No. If his kid's in any kind of situation, you think his dad's going to protect him? No, he's not. Ernie runs when it comes down to protecting himself. The only one he didn't run from was that fake-ass fight with Cody. And as much as they tried to implement rules into that, as many breaks as they took, Ernie, you're still a fucking pussy. So you can't defend your own child. And she knew that. She knew that if she went after you for child support, she was going to have to allow you to see him privately. No, she wasn't going to do that. And that was smart on her part. Other people, very lucky that they didn't have a child with you. I don't think they understand how lucky they are. But you're sad, dude. Like I've always said from day one, just like Tina. You guys claim to protect women and children at all costs, especially the children. Tina lost custody of her two oldest. You walked away from your only. So how the fuck are you protecting children? What's best for the kid? Yep. Sure was. Having somebody crazy like Ernie around her child, that's probably not the best environment. Having a deadbeat around that doesn't work, won't do anything to help around the house, none of that shit. That's not somebody you want around your children. You want to raise your children to be able to do that for themselves. How is Ernie going to raise any child to do that when he can't do it himself? I mean, he can't even wash his own ass crack. No, he won't wash his own ass crack. Let's be real. He can, he just won't. We've seen the pants, Ernie. We've seen your crusty ass, 4-day non-washed ass pants. The same ones you left in Buffalo. Absolutely fucking sad, bro. Well, guys, thank you for hanging out with me tonight. We will be back tomorrow night. Not sure when. It could be early. It could be 11:05. Not sure. But just remember, you hear the shit, call for the receipts until they shut their fucking mouths. They'll never be able to prove the lies they've told. But keep asking them. If people know that they're telling lies and not proving it, well, they're less likely to believe it. So, until tomorrow night, this is Kemper coming to you live from the stand.
Yeah. Sometimes I get so mad, there's no controlling me. My thoughts get so bad, I'm like, I might grab a bat, I don't know. My wrath, my blood boils over like, oh God, here goes. I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show. So have you ever felt betrayed? Switches how you see things, realize something needs change. Cause I know you got me up, let me show you what's up. Cause enough is enough. I'll take a face full of pavement just to make a statement. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll bleed on your face just to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you go wish you would shut the fuck up real bad. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. I'll take smoke, I'ma poke a hole through you, choking's overdue. Come at me and you won't get any older, dude. Crack your holder too. Heating up inside of me, blood so violently. Thanks for trying me. Now it's finally time to see how this rivalry becomes my dynasty.